Well, hello, and welcome to, I can't believe it's week 3 of our drag racing new series, Dragging On, part of the Stepping Out with Nigel podcast channel. And I'm here with my mates, Nigel Fitzmaurice and Dave Hardware. Do you guys just want to say a quick hello? And again, for those who've not seen the show before, just tell us a little bit about who you are.
Yeah, my name is Nigel Fitzmaurice, obviously from Stepping Out with Nigel. Also formerly from Nitro FM and other radio stations. And happy to be here doing this and talking to you about the big, wide, wonderful world of drag racing.
Wonderful. And Dave.
I'm Dave. Normally behind the camera, but really enjoying being this side of the camera now. It's
Good
all a
man.
new learning curve for me and get in there.
Good man. You won't be able to say that much for much longer because you say that every week. Like I'm normally behind the camera, but actually,
Exactly.
week 3 in front of the camera.
That's
And you
it.
can say he's behind the camera for Stepping Out with
Yeah, that's true.
Nige,
Yeah,
but on this, he's on it.
I love
I
it.
think
I love
I
it.
think that affects the ratings of the videos. When I'm this side, they don't see it so much. When I'm the other side, they'll watch it.
I'm saying,
Absolutely.
I'm saying
Boss.
nothing. I'm saying nothing. But it's been good. It's been good. Week 3, here we are. And what I love is that people are still sending us news. But as we say every week, we can't do this show without news from you guys, the racers. If you are part of a drag racing team, you are the driver, you are team owner, you are whatever you are, part of the crew. We'd love to hear from you. Nigel, again, if you can just very quickly, as we say every week, what's the best email for people to send their news items to? And then you could be the star of next week's show.
Absolutely, yeah. It's all lowercase, no spaces. It's NigelFitzmaurice at yahoo.com.
Wonderful. Thank you, Nigel. We're going to come back to you straight away because let's get straight into the news. A couple of weeks ago, or on week 1, we had an awful lot of funny car news. Last week we didn't. This week we've got a little bit of funny car news. So let's kick off with some news from our good friend Dale Leaks.
Yeah, thanks so much, Dale. Right, so this is his words for us. So we have been putting together another spare motor after I pedalled it at the last meeting and destroyed a motor. Got to experience my first fire. Not too bad, a little toasty, but not severe. And then he's now got his license and he's passed that off, and he can now come and play with the big boys. Car is all loaded up and ready to head to the was last week the NEC for the Gravity Car Show, which is what they've now done. So this will give us a chance to do some small bits and pieces, and then they'll come in out swimmingly at the Euro finals, which is next weekend. So the thing with the funny car is that I'm getting used to by going straight. The car, I mean. Uh, this is down, of course. You have an average of straight in these things, and then there is an average of it going somewhere else as well. So nose 6 inches, and then 6 inches left, 6 inches right, but the average is straight. He said, I love it. The car has thrown some different scenarios at me this year, which were frustrating for him at the time. But as he's now got to want to go faster, which is down all over, I've blown the tyres away on the hit halfway down the track, over faced it and towards the wall, and I've had a fire as well. So all in all, a good experience to build on my skills. I'm still a rookie, he says, but to get to line up against the man Steve Ashdown was a true honour, and I gave it my best shot. I'll have him one day.
All right, I reckon he probably will actually.
I think you're right.
Yeah, he's
He's
I
got
doing
the
think the
well.
makings
champion,
of a good driver.
yeah, indeed, yes, definitely. But Dale's Dale, and he'll be on it. Steve Ashdown, he knows what he's doing. Yeah, more about funny cars coming up very soon.
Yeah, we've got a little bit more news from one of the other teams a bit later on. But
Yeah,
thank you. And yeah, good luck to Dale. And thank you, Dale, again for keeping us in the loop with all your news, which is really cool. Thank you very much. Dave, you've got an update from Leah Kellett.
Yeah, I spoke to her last week. She was at the NEC doing the static car display, which he said went really well. Also, another update, it says, so far we have suffered engine damage in Q1 at the main event. We were out for that meeting, which meant points were being lost for us, as the lifter had done her cam. Luckily, thanks to the EDA, they managed to repair and turn it around for the Summer Nationals, where then my wing blew off, but luckily, in capital letters, I managed to still race to then I gained some points back, becoming joint first with Warren Watts. The point standings are still pretty tight, with a good few of us in the class, so the Euro finals is going to be interesting for us for sure, and we are all going to be going for it, so it should be super fun. I'll have my wing back then, so going to be going flat out again in Super Pro and have set the throttle stop back up again in comp. It will be a challenge for us all, but that's what makes it all worth it. I hope that's good.
Dolly Daydream.
That's the one. I mean, to do, I mean, we've seen her going without the wing and stuff, and she was doing well without the wing.
Yeah, definitely.
And to be joint first without that, well, that's not bad.
No, that's great. She's always races hard. Has done incredibly well. Someone who's come up through the junior dragster ranks and then moved into some serious competition.
And you remember from the juniors, don't you, Nige?
Yeah. I remember her standing in front of Joe when she used to line Joe up. So on the start line. Yeah,
it's going back away, isn't it? Just we've made reference to the finals at Santapod, the European finals, a couple of times. Just to say, we are recording this to go out on Friday, the 29th of August. So just when we're referencing the finals, I think the test day is next Wednesday, which is the 3rd of September, and then everything starts in anger on the Thursday, the 4th, through to the Sunday. So we'll talk more about the finals in a minute. I'm next, going around the little list of who's doing what. I was just going to give a little bit of feedback. I had the pleasure, as I do every year, of going to Silverstone for the Silverstone Festival last weekend. It's always the August bank holiday weekend, and normally I'm there for the 3 days and take the kids and we stay up there, and it's great fun. And this year we weren't going. I think the kids are a bit bored of it. But what I've loved every year is that the drag racing contingent of this event is grown, and the spectacle that Colin and the guys put on is incredible. And it's like I can't remember how many cars they started off with the first year that they were invited. So the drag racing is there as part of the shift and drift zone. And you have people like Terry Grant doing his stunt show and stuff like that. So it's like a bit of a live action area. And then each year what's happened is the various drag teams have been invited, and then Colin, he does a great job of orchestrating like a fire up. So he'll start with, there was a bike team there this year, the McLean team were there with their bikes. So you'd have bike fire ups and then kind of move around all the different classes. There's wild bunch races, there's everything from Super Pro right up to this year they had Colin Chapman with the Thermareg funny car. And I have to say, we were only, like I say, we went up for the day. We went up on the Saturday, and it was amazing. What an incredible advert for UK drag racing. Just to see, I mean, I can't remember the exact number of cars that were there, but it was the highest number that I'd seen. An amazing collection of custom cars as well. Martin Hill took the Fire Force Jet funny car there and was doing a live flame show, and I watched this surrounded by a load of people who'd obviously never seen anything like it before. They honestly, they could not believe it. Unreal, absolutely amazing effort from Martin and his team, just to see that. And everyone that took part was incredible. I saw Keith was there as well, Keith Bartlett. just overseeing everything, and it was just great to see so many racers supporting it, plugging the wonderful world of drag racing, and talking about the European finals. There was a discount code for tickets that they were offering and everything as well. And it was just, there was a real buzz, and the size of the crowd during these fire ups was brilliant. And it's a bit like he's a bit like Colin's a bit like the Pied Piper, walking around with his radio mic, and he'll move around and talk around and give a bit of background to what you're seeing and the class, the car, and everything else. And so the crowd know what they're about to witness, and then he builds up to the crescendo of the funny car at the end. I've never seen a crowd like it for a funny car warm up. They've got no idea what to expect. The throttle wax, I've never seen so many people jump so high and so far backwards as well. Like, whoa, it was just so, it was incredible to see, and a really great advert for the sport. So long may that continue.
So obviously, a lot of people would have had the opportunity to buy tickets for next weekend, the Euro finals, and seen what it's about if they've never experienced it before. So it was a good opening to get people up there for the Euros.
Yeah, absolutely. And they had the flyers with the discount code, as I say. And I remember, so I was quite near Keith after the warm up, and I remember him saying, "Pardon the pun, the flyers seem to be flying out," and they were. People were literally just coming and grabbing them. And I really hope that that's a good sign for a load of newbies coming to the finals for the first time.
That's what you want. Build up for next season.
Definitely. So, staying on the finals theme and going back to the wonderful world of funny car, Nige, Andy Raw, you've got an update from my friend Andy.
Yeah, so a message from Andy. So Rob and the boys have been putting the car back together after the last meeting. There's quite a lot of new updates on the car. They have moved some of the components out of the computer box and put it at the rear of the car. So just to make the computer box more accessible. Makes sense. Yeah. So that's good. They have also put another motor together. So we have two engines for the meeting, which hopefully we won't need. Very true. I'm really looking forward to driving again and also getting my license. We will be doing this on the Wednesday and the Thursday, and then we would be able to compete competitively over the weekend. So yeah, and he also has this is fantastic for the team as well. Also have a bit of an exclusive for you. Well, hey, thank you very much indeed, Andy. One of our companies, AMR Motors, will officially be sponsoring the One Bad Texan team, funny car team, for the European finals, and then also for next season as well. So what does that tell you?
That's great news.
He'll be driving it, by the sounds of it. Is that what I'm thinking?
I think you might be right. I think you might be right. So good for Andy to share that, because if you remember a couple of weeks ago, he was talking about some exclusive news, and we had hoped that we would have had that for last week, which we weren't able to bring. But that is amazing. Having been involved in sponsorship, procurement, trying to get all of that stuff sorted when I worked with Andy Carter, I know how hard it is, and what the effort that goes into getting a big sponsor over the line. So that's amazing for the team. So
I mean, obviously,
well done.
Yeah, he's still got his bug, hasn't he? As well.
Yeah,
I mean that's good for him, because obviously, if he was just racing his bug, he only comes out a couple of times a year with that. But now you have more opportunities to do more.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll just have to see where that leads him with the bug.
He's a very busy man with his business. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's good news, Andy. Good luck for the Euro finals coming up. Good luck with your licensing. I'm sure you'll do exceptionally well. And I hope to catch up with Andy very soon after the Euros. More about that in just a little bit. Yeah.
We'll be there to cheer him on.
Absolutely. Yes. So that's very good.
You guys are going to be there, aren't you, for the finals? Are you there? Do you know what days you're going to be there? And are you still able to take on anyone else for a possible chat while there? Or have you got a sort of a full list already?
Right. Well, this funnily enough, this is the list of people that I'm hoping to catch up with. But at the minute, we're probably going to be there on Friday due to health reasons and everything else. But so these are the ones that I've got coming up, not necessarily at the Euros, but Barry Sheevels. You know what he's like. Turns up when he feels like it. Good old Barry. Les Harris, we'll have to visit him in Norwich, I guess. Billy Gain, Nick and Eva Davis need to go and see them very soon. And there's also a good reason for that because Lisa wants to go up to Clarkson's farm. So that's up that sort of neck of the woods. So we'll be heading up there. Ida Zepperson as well. That's coming up. We've already agreed to do that after the European finals. Dean Betts with his new car, his Plymouth. Julie Baskett, the Nitro Goddess. I hope to catch up with her very soon. Now, this one, Jamie Willis. Of course, a lot of people do know Jamie in the world of Top Fuel. Very brilliant young lad. And of course, he has now got a Nostalgia Funny car as well. So that's interesting. But I will be meeting up with him because he's going to be doing some work on the Nitro Bug. So I'll be doing a podcast with him very soon. Indeed, he's a great man. Alan and Lee Bates bring their new car out, and Lee will be driving that. I guess Alan will have a go as well. So that's a nice altered. So we'll be catching up with them. But they've been busy helping Dale Leeds out as well, the crew. So interesting times. Hopefully catching up with Dan Page as well. And Paul Whitehouse Art. The Gledos, catching up with them in September. And many more. And a few coming over from the USA as well. Interesting times there. So we will have Doug Herbert possibly. And also Frank Hawley. That's all on the way for us very soon. Oh, and Lex Yoon as well. We'll be doing a full podcast with Lex as well. We were meant to be doing it with him this week, but he's now travelling to his next IHRA meeting. So let's chat to you soon.
I love it, mate. I mean, you're going to be busy at the finals, and it sounds like you're going to be really busy beyond that.
Yeah, and also in the next week or so, catch up with Dave Gibbons as well.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Hopefully catch up with Jeff again and do a full podcast for them.
Yeah, definitely for the Bonneville as well. And we'll probably meet up with him at Manchester very soon as well. Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Let's move on. Dave, I have a heading here that simply says T-shirt challenge.
T-shirt challenge.
Tell us about the T-shirts.
Well, it was kind of you that started it, to be fair.
I did wonder, but you've not shared any information more than this. Come on then, hit me with it. Every
week you've been saying how jealous you are of our T-shirts and stuff, and you've not got none.
Well, hang on a minute. Let's just for those who've not seen the previous weeks, you guys, week one, you've got Dave, you've got Nigel, and you're stepping out T-shirts. I didn't have one of those. Last week we have Jeff Stilwell with his 707.
707.
Yeah, and his Bonneville update and his land speed, and you all had the branded T-shirts. I didn't. This week we've got a mix, so tell me what's going on.
Yeah, obviously, if you've seen in the last few weeks, you've noticed that on the episodes of Dragging On, that you obviously made comments about the T-shirts and stuff. Basically just to bit of a laugh, if people want to send us some shirts or something, within limits, nothing rude like, but any T-shirt, or
T-shirts or whatever,
comical, anything comical,
Yeah.
If you want to send them to us, we'll quite happily wear them.
Yes, we will.
Yes,
if you want to do that, you can private message me or Nige, and we'll.
Or Dan, whichever.
Yeah, whichever.
Brilliant.
I think Dan needs some shirts in his collection.
I do. I'm sitting here and I was thinking, because you guys always take the mickey out of me and Roundy World and everything else, and I'm sat here with
Bonneville.
I'm Goodwood Festival of Speed this week. It's not very on trend with the drag racing world, is it? I'm an extra. I tend to wear extra large. I'm not typically an extra large, but I like a baggy T-shirt. Just saying, if anybody wants to send some T-shirts, that would be cool.
3 or 4 XL for me. As one of my lady friends calls me, Fat Boy Slim.
Oh, brilliant. I love it. The T-shirt challenge. Bring it on.
Yeah, it's just something to bring to the channel, you know.
Yeah, I think
something funny.
I think that's a great idea. We should put something out on social as well and
definitely.
see what we can do. I've got a bit of news from our dear friend Jerry Cookson. I'm going to read this line by line. This is really important because actually here we are talking about the finals, but I've got an update for Melbourne and an event happening, I believe, this weekend. So Jerry writes, and I'm going to read word for word. This weekend at Melbourne Raceway, Straightliners presents Bracket Bonanza, a 2-day 8th-mile race event with plenty of run what you brung going on for both cars and bikes. It's the first championship decider of the season. It comes to a head for the American Superstock Revival title. It's a dial-in, all-out bracket race for the big and bold American stockers. I bet that is really impressive to see those as well. It's been hot all season with different winners coming through the eliminations in all 5 of the rounds contested so far. But Craig Elliott's Plymouth Savoy and rookie Tyler Smith's Mustang GT are tying currently at 299 points respectively. This could be the battle of the breakouts, red lights or unpredictable tactics. Waiting in the wings to pounce is the 5-time American Superstock champion Lee Charles at the wheel of his Plymouth Valiant Child's Play. Or can the previous winner, Jared Heathcote's Bloody Nova, have the final say? If you're into street racing, it's round 9 and 10 of the National Street Car Challenge, a real eclectic collection of American, European, and British tin going head-to-head in all-out competition. Can Scott Preslin's 302 Cube Toyota Hilux truck hold on to the points lead over Mark Priestland's 1960 Ford 100E? Or can Mark Savage's Dodge D100 truck have anything to say about it? 2 rounds in 1 weekend with a cruise nearby to Elvington could be make or break, and the 2025 title will be decided. And then the weekend also belongs to the Straightliners 660 Championship for cars, bikes, scooters, and junior classes. There's only a couple more rounds to run at Melbourne, as well as Smeethorpe down the road in Deepest Devon. Quite a lot down the road, to be fair. Pete Lane's blown Pontiac Firebird is currently leading the series with Peter Eberl's VW Golf and Peugeot 205 White Noise, one of your favourites, Dave, of Bob Molden. And then in the bikes, the Suzukis of Damien Hope and 850 racer Peter Slater lead at the top of the table, while in the scooters, former Straightliners champ Eric Cope and Jamie Lawn will be left to battle it out on their Lambrettas. In the juniors, it's a completely different story with Alfie Barraclough and Toby Jackson on equal points, while in the junior sprint car class, just 8 points separate the junior dragster racers Dexter Wilson and Joe Little. Hopefully, we'll have enough cars to run a novelty quick 8 pro competition shootout with a mix of 5-second dragsters and door slammers and the track record holding Mustang Cobra Nostalgia funny car of Mark Flavel. Love that car. There's also class sprinting for the National Sprint Association, the oldest sprint and drag series in the UK. Plenty of run what you brung going on for both cars and bikes. Stop by the Melbourne Raceway Facebook page for further information. To make an entry or purchase spectator tickets, stop by the Straightliners website, which you can find at www.straightliners.events and then /all-events. Okay, so that's where you need to go for your tickets. Come along, see us for a warm, friendly drag racing with a crew that's dedicated to what they do and present. Have you guys been up to Melbourne?
No.
Not yet, no.
We should go up.
No, we are intending to.
Yeah, we should go up and we should do a podcast thing from up there. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
I love what they're doing. I mean, again, we've spoken to Paul and what Paul's doing as well at Manston. But it's a very similar kind of thing, and the effort and all that's gone into to the tracks and improvements and everything else is amazing. So yeah, we hope that is a really successful event for Jerry and the team.
Yeah, absolutely.
re-tarmacked under the track and everything. They've had a lot of alterations.
Yeah, definitely. The other thing they're doing at I don't know if you saw it or not. The Bracket Bonanza in October. They're also going to be doing a bit like the Street Eliminator. They're doing a cruise out to Elvington, Dakota Dragster, at Smethorpe as well. So they're doing all that. So that's all good.
Love it. Love it. Dave, you've got an update from Laura, and then that rounds out our show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Right. The update from Laura. Right. Season's gone okay so far, but missing first event was always going to cost us championship wise. The Capri is running well this year so far. It has been easier to dial in. We currently are 21st in the Pro ET Championship out of 61, having qualified 5th and 7th at the second event. It would be nice if we could continue to run this for the next 2 events. With such big fields qualifying, which is key to championship results. We hope we can finish well within the top 20 this year, but with such a tight field, it's going to be quite tough.
Yeah, she actually did go in at #1 qualifier a couple of times as well. So she's definitely on it. Laura Jane Bainton, of course, and Dad Paul as well. Yeah, fantastic Capri. It's nice to see that out there. Definitely.
I mean, Paul's been doing it for a while now, hasn't he?
Oh, a long time. Yeah. And now, like
Laura, for them.
Yeah, Laura's go and have a look at the podcast. Yeah, Laura's took the seat now and doing exceptionally well.
Brilliant. Yep. Brilliant. Well, I think that is all we have time for this week. That's all of our news items.
You want to close it?
Well, what I was going to say was actually if just again for any news for next week, we will be recording in the early part of next week from the 1st. So, yeah, week commencing the 1st. So if there's anybody out there that's got any news that they want to give us ahead of the finals and the following weekend, then please send them across to Nigel at the email address he mentioned earlier. Nigel, do you just want to say a quick thank you to our sponsors, and then we shall say cheerio? Right,
of course. Let's thank, of course, Steve Ashdown, of course, with his company, of course. Jeff Ball Race Engines, of course, Tide Marketing. Thank you very much indeed. What's the email address for that, please?
They can go online on the web address. It's www.tide.marketing.
Yes, of course. And, of course, our good friends at Eurodragster.com as well.
Yep. And just to mention that Steve's company is called Flexi Waste, which I think is flexiwaste.com.
Thank you very much. I was just going to say thank you very much indeed. So, yeah, thank you to everyone. If you wish to get involved in helping us along our journey, then and put some sponsorship together, then we're happy to talk to you and work things out as well.
Brilliant.
Yep.
Brilliant.
Thank you. And don't forget to subscribe and, of course, like and follow and everything that you would normally do with anybody else. Thank you.
Yeah, don't forget the T-shirts. I'm really excited by that.
Yeah. See, whatever. Just get if you see us at the pod and you want to give us T-shirts, that's fine. And it gets your name out there on the dragging on with Nigel, and of course as well.
Brilliant. I love it. All righty. Well, listen. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your company. It's been great to just chat about the wonderful world of drag racing, and we look forward to doing it all again next week. All right.
Thank you very much. All the best. Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.